Hey, Jalen.
Hello.
Good morning, guys.
Morning, Rush. Can you guys hear me? Rush?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome.
That's gonna be $9.99 for the mic check, Tyler.
Yeah, it's a new mic check. I heard you. All right, sorry, everybody. Can you hear me? Okay, so I'm assuming you guys can hear me, right? Jalen, Kennard, Davenport.
I can hear you.
Okay, Jalen.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking you guys.
Did you know
Headphones,
my name?
free.
My volume was all the way down.
Okay, this is working out good. I like this. Um, so as you can see, Gabriel, mine's work. So you got to figure out yours. Does yours work? Good. All right. Now, let me turn this down. And Rush, are you there, or did you step away? Mr. Rush? Okay, I don't see his name no more. All right, so I'm gonna go down the list. Davenport, are you? Is your microphone ready? Are you ready to speak?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can now.
I
All
say
right.
yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna change screens, and I want you to go through the norms for us. You see my screen?
No one has the right to hurt another person. Education and the classroom are sacred. We will never behave in a way that would discredit ourselves, our school, or our family. An Excel Academy Southwest student always acts with integrity. We take pride in Excel Academy of Southwest. We respect the opinions of others. We respect the culture of the classroom. We are attentive and participate. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing for post-secondary endeavors.
Okay, that's cool. And Rush, are you there? I just think you pop in the room.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
All right. All right, Rush.
GGI Townhouse, Monday through Friday, 11:15 a.m. This is where we announce any important information that we would like for you to know, so you don't be left out the loop. We also have teachers that give you credit for participation and attendance. So please spread the word. Make sure your peers know that GGI Townhouse is mandatory. So, but Raspberry Pi kits. These are also essential. Please let us know if you do not have one so we can get you one. If you do have one and it's having issues, you have to let us know too, because we won't know if you don't say anything. We will try to we will try to troubleshoot it for you, and if we cannot successfully troubleshoot it, we will swap them out for you. But we will have to, be told that you have an issue with your Raspberry Pi. All right, Deontay, you can read that.
Every Wednesday and Thursday, learn to code from the convenience of your home and get extra credit for some of your classes. The pandemic's effect on the coding job market. Why learn to code? The surprisingly broad benefits of coding. Interested? Join by clicking the link at 4 p.m.
Okay, one second. These headphones are awesome. Okay. So Bank, he did a good job on these. All right, go ahead.
Go ahead, Stucky.
Hello, all first-time students. Welcome to class. Inside of as you can answer all pre-recorded videos of each class. These videos are normally ready to be viewed by 4 p.m. daily.
Let me see who else in here. Kennard, would you like to receive some points?
In my scratching, Microsoft Make Pro projects require daily. Most projects are possible in the cell phone home functionality. Actually, I should take for computer science is a graduation requirement for the state of Missouri Board of Education. For questions or concerns, email me at iCodeTyler@ssc.com or reach out to me via answer message.
Good job. And Stucky, you could do the last.
Doing great, and the official Red Bed Pop begins got 4th edition meant to answer technical questions about the Red Bed Pop for 100 Academy Kids in regards to Chapter 7. I turn this calibration with the colors.
Callus. Word is callus. Okay. All right. So everybody, we're gonna go through the basics. You need your book. I hope everybody has their book on them, and you're going to let me first put it in the chat what you need. Rush here, mute yourself, man. I hear nothing but air. Thank you. Whew. So if we come out of this, we're going to be logging into EDSB. Let me see if I have EDSB in the background. I do not. So it means I got to open it up. All right. So we're logged into first period, and you guys will see, Gabriel, you got to keep your mask above your nose. They told us that in the meeting the whole time. So here we go. What am I looking for? Okay. All right. And if you're logged into this period, you see there's an assignment posted for Chapter 7 in terms of literacy, meaning there's a lot of reading involved. What I found here at Camelot is when students can't read real well, they struggle. So a lot of, for this week, we're going to just be utilizing our reading skills. Bear in mind, some people have not gotten 100% credit on a lot of these assignments because they skipped the major part of defining these roles. Not saying all students, but a lot of students are just not doing that part. And if you just don't do it, then that means you're accepting a lower score. All right, so that's on you. Let me put this part in the chat. I think this is a character limit, so I got to do it in sections. Give me a moment. And a student's going to read this. Okay, so that's the first portion. Then there's another portion. See if that all fits. Let's do this. And over here. Then there is his last part. Huh? I was talking to them. Yeah. All right. And then the last part. Okay. So now that we have all that in there, Rush, who would you like to read this? This is for about, I want to say 40 points. A lot to read.
All right, before I do that, do we have any volunteers that would like to take the points?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude.
All right, go ahead.
Let me scroll up. Hello and good morning, all STEM majors. Answer the following questions in the attached PDF via the official Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide book that came with your kit. You will be partnering up with other students based upon your group's roles selected. I'm sorry. Selected later on this week, so you will need to start understanding what each role requires. Use Google to look up and define these roles: computer / electrical engineer, collaborator / secretary, and demonstrator / speaker. Everyone has to select a role by the end of class today. Review pages 152 through 192, the official Raspberry Pi's beginner guidebook for your answers of all questions included in this document. This is the only. We will discuss the assignments further in class. Hope to see you there in Zen.
Okay, so that was pretty cool. Thank you, Mr. Davenport. Now, everybody, grab your Raspberry Pi book. We're gonna go through this together real quick. Somebody kept their book. Oh my God, I don't get it. Grab this. Don't be in a class and it's like destroyed. All right. Okay, so let's turn to page 152, everybody. That's the pages I just mentioned or Mr. Davenport just read to you. I'm talking about this book here, if you can see me. All right, we all need this book open and ready to use. So let's go through it. On page 152, I would like a student to read from page, this is for 40 points. Maybe somebody else can volunteer for it. But from page 152 to 153, stopping at onboard sensors on 153. You got to read the blue box too. So who would like to do that for 40 points? You got to have your book to do it though.
Kennard, you know you want to do it, Kennard.
Do what?
You don't want to. You want to read for he about to give about 40 points out just for reading. Being Raspberry Pi book. You have it. You got it.
Yeah. What I'm reading though?
Page 152 to 153.
All right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Physical computing with the sense that is used on the International Space Station. I ain't breaking up in my.
Hmm?
Okay. PAD is a multifunctional add-on board for Raspberry Pi equipped with sensors and an LED matrix display. Raspberry Pi comes with support for a special type of add-on board called hardware attachment top hat. Hats can add everything from microphones and lights to electronic relays and screens to Raspberry Pi. But one hat in particular is very special, the Sense Hat. The Sense Hat was designed specifically for the actual Pi space mission, a joint project between the Raspberry Pi Foundation, UK Space Agency, and European Space Agency. Astro Pi saw Raspberry Pi boards and SenseHat carried up to the International Space Station aboard an orbital science Cygnus cargo rocket. Since safely reaching the orbit high above the Earth, the SenseHat, nicknamed Ed and Izzy by the astronauts, have been used to run coal and carry out scientific experiments contributed by school children from across Europe. While Ed and Izzy are a little far away from you to use them yourself, the same SenseHat hardware can be found here on Earth too, at all Raspberry Pi retailers. And if you don't want to buy a SenseHat right now, you can stimulate one in software, real or simulated. This chapter is best partnered with the real SenseHat attached to a Raspberry Pi GPIO header. For anyone who doesn't have one, can skip the section titled Installing the SenseHat and simply try the projects out on the SenseHat emulator. They'll work just as well. Introducing the SenseHat. The SenseHat is a powerful multifunctional add-on for Raspberry Pi, as well as an 8x8 matrix of 64 red, green, and blue RGB programmable LEDs, which can be controlled to produce any color from a range of millions. The SenseHat includes a 5-way joystick controller and 6 onboard sensors.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Kennard. Now, what I want to bear in mind, she got 40 points for that. We're going to do another one, and then we're going to start on our assignment. But before we get into that, I would like for everybody to click on the link in the chat, right? The SenseHat we've discussed before. So, Kennard, this might be an easy day for you because you've had this material, so you just got to check your notes. And maybe with you too, Jalen, and I'm not sure. Make sure your answer's correct, though. Just don't copy and paste answers. Make sure they match up. Davenport, you're gonna, it's your first run at this Raspberry Pi kit. A lot of them had this last quarter. So with that said, can you guys hear me? I want to make sure because I'm using some Bluetooth headphones. Just make sure. Good.
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is everybody click on that link. I'm gonna turn on the share feature. This is for about 20 points. Just want to make sure everybody's downloaded the link and is able to at least start editing the document, much like we've been doing since Monday. Let me turn on the share feature real quick. Okay, so first in the list is Davenport. That's just the way Google set it up, dude. I'm not picking on you. I need you to share your screen and then click on the link and let's see if you have functionality to this document. You should be able to share even though I'm presenting. It'll move my screen out the way and put yours up on the stage. There we go. Okay, for some reason it did not do that. It should have moved me out the way. So let me do this. There we go. And I'm trying to see Davenport.
I got it original person.
No, you don't. You good. I fixed it. Okay, so now that we got that, all right, you're gonna download, right? This is for everybody. You should all be doing this. So by the time I get to you, you'll be, pretty much done, right? You download it, open it up. I'm gonna make sure you can type in it. Okay, you're good. Now you still have my Bitmoji classroom, right? Bookmarked. You should.
Yeah.
All right, you should be able to open that up and get the word of the day and the term of the day and type that in before you forget. Remember, everybody needs to get the definitions of those words and not just, I don't know, put the words there. A lot of people have been doing that. Yeah, you got to do. So you know how to get back to that the Bitmoji classroom for computer science, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can stop sharing, my man. You got your 20. Next in the list will be Jalen. I need you to share your screen and show me that you can get into this document. Right after you do that, I want you to pull up my Bitmoji classroom. This is 20 points. So first share your screen, then show me that the link works. Then you have to download it, open it up, and show me that you can type in it. Okay, did you open the link? Yep. And then you got to download it now. Looking good. Okay. Boy, you got a lot of stuff on there. So you didn't download it yet. I didn't see it in your list. Download it. You hit your save, right? Should pop at the bottom of your screen if it started. Well, you got your own office account, huh? That's how you've been getting around. Smart guy. All next year, we're going to be using Microsoft, everybody. We're kind of moving away from Google Docs, just to let you know. So if you haven't got comfortable with a computer yet, you might want to in the near future. Okay, so can you type in it and everything? Does it work for you? Where's the rest of the document at? Or is it still loading? Oh, okay. I was scared. I'm like, uh-oh, the rest of your document out there. Okay, so you're able to type in everything. All right, real quick. Yeah, I see that. Real quick, open up the Bitmoji classroom. Make sure you have access to the objective, word of the day, and classroom term of the day. Do you have it bookmarked? I see it listed. Yeah, the Microsoft version. There we go. Looking good, my man. Hit present and let's see if you can get to the classroom. Let's see what you remember. Now, the reason I'm taking you guys through this Bitmoji classroom, because at the very end of the quarter, you're going to have to create your own Bitmoji classroom with your best projects. People who've had my class before know that they got to take their best works, stuff that you got 100% on at least 3 times, and incorporate it into your classroom. What happened to the classroom, Jalen? You just stopped showing and went back to the document. I was trying to see if you can get us back to the objective. Where did it go?
For my thing, it doesn't have the word of the. It has the other word of the day in the.
Oh, you got to refresh. Click on a classroom for all. I mean, computer science for all there. Okay, click on the blackboard. No, I don't know. Deontay is working on his. So make sure you refresh. It should be there unless you're in a different classroom. Are you going to the computer science or are you going somewhere else?
I didn't press the blackboard. That's why.
Oh, okay. Okay. So is it working though? You're good, Stucky. You can stop sharing, man. So you know where your words are. Make sure you fill out the exit slip before you forget. Leave that running so you can always come back to it and do your definitions, okay? And everybody, you keep forgetting the easiest 15 points in your document. Your objective should be at the very end of your document when you submit it. All right. Same rule applies since quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, and quarter four. You students have to turn it in as a PDF. What I started doing is docking students at least 15 points if they do not submit it to the grade book the correct way. Not being evil, but you're not going to make my job harder. And I put a lot of work in making sure you learn. So if you turn it in some other way, just know you're going to lose some points for doing it that way. Can't treat no student special. I have to treat you all the same. As that's what my supervisor said. All right, now let's go to Kennard. I need you to share your screen and make sure the document's working for you. Are you there, Ms. Kennard?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I need you to share your screen so I can get your 20 points and make sure the link is working and you know where to find. I think you know where all this stuff is, but you need to share your screen like everybody else did so I can give you 20 points for in-class participation.
And I'm not doing my work on there. I'm on my phone, so and I'm not doing the work on there. I'm doing it on another device.
Oh, so you're okay. So you're doing it on a what? The kit?
Uh-uh.
What are you doing it on?
Another phone.
Another phone. You and these phones. Okay, so I can't get you your 20 points because you can't share out, but I'm pretty sure you'll find some way to make up the points you lost. All right. Now here's where we're at. I get Deontay's points. I got Jalen's points. Kennard, I got to give a 0 to. All right. So look, here's where we're at. I want to review the objective. Since she lost some points, Kennard, I'm gonna have you read my screen instead. Let's see if I can do this. All right, put that back up there. I think everybody can see what I'm doing now, right? And there's 2 slides I want you to read, Kennard. It'll get you some more points back. Is that? Do that. That. All right, Ms. Kennard, first slide and the second slide. First, that one. Can you read that?
MIT Scratchy and Microsoft make code projects on daily. Most projects are possible to complete on a cell phone, however, functionality will be limited. An actual personal computer is required to take of the course. Computer science is a graduation requirement for the state of Illinois Field Board of Education. For questions or concerns, email me at my computer's highlighted. Schools.com or reach out to me via instant message.
Okay. Cool. All right, last one, Kennard.
Students will be able to analyze the official Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide, 4th edition manual to answer technical questions about the Raspberry Pi 400 Academy kit in regards to chapter number 7, classroom time, today's calibration, where today's calendar.
Okay, I got to say this to all students so no one feels like they're being picked on. When you're in the building, uh, the teachers have the ability because they're, I have asthma like Miss Lame. I can pull my mask down if I'm sitting down. But when I'm walking around, especially if you're in the building, you have to, and when you're sitting in the rooms, you have to keep your mask above your nose. We are still in the time of COVID, so you guys can't just do what you want. You got to keep it up. They keep reminding us in the meetings, all right? Not being harsh, I'm just being honest. So when you keep that in mind when you're doing that when you come in the building. Let's see here. So I'm gonna set a timer. Everybody knows what they got to do, right? Who can tell me for 10 points what pages are you using to find these answers? From what page to what page? Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Do 192.
Very good, sir. All right. All right, so 10 minutes. I want to see somebody see some good work. Try to have 6 questions done if you can. And then also try to get the easiest points like your name, your date. Um, the name of the class is Computer Science for All, first period, right? You got to type that in there. I know it sounds petty, but I'm trying to get you guys ready to keep a good job in the future. And if you don't do the simplest things, those small things can get you pretty much terminated at a job or just anything in life. You got to do all the small steps because they add up. Now, let me close this. I'll give you about 10 minutes. We're going to do a share out, and then we're going to review the objective and stuff once more. All right. So do your best. Okay, can everybody hear me? Deontay, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, what about Kennard and Jalen? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Jalen, what's up with your mic?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So we're gonna go through this real quickly. Jalen, you will read the first one.
Multi scratch marks will make up parts required daily. Most parts are supposed to complete on a cell phone, however, functionality will be limited. Actual parts computers require 3 times the graduation requirement for still Illinois view the board education. For occasional good
Mhm.
school, maybe I might tell us says schools will reach out to me via SB Messenger.
Okay. All right. And next, I would like Ms. Kennard. Can you read this one?
Today's objective. Students will be able to analyze the official Raspberry Pi Beginner's Guide, 4th edition manual, to answer technical questions about the Raspberry Pi 400 Academy kits in regards to chapter number 7. Classroom term today is calibration, whereas today is cal.
Awesome. Okay. So look, we come out of this, and I'm gonna stop presenting. I would like for let's see here, Davenport. Can you share your screen? I want to see how far you've gotten with this document. See if you was able to find any answers or whatever the case may be. Well, you're getting quick with that. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. You didn't put your words in there yet, but all right. And you're in period one. You got to put that up there in your title. But let's see here. I'm trying to. You got do your exit slip. You got access to that, so I guess you're gonna do that last or something. You just type period. Yeah, number one there. Um, you got a few answers. Okay. So you're
Yeah.
finding out what you need. I see. Okay. Okay. All right. You're good, my man. Don't forget about those roles. Did you define them at the end of your document? It's in the chat. The roles. Remember, you got to define those each time you turn the document in. All right, Jalen, you're up next, man. He got his 25 points. Remember, you must turn this into PDF into SB. If you do not, 15 points will be deducted from your overall score. I'll use that as like a convenience fee for you forcing me to do work that I've already done. Scroll up a little bit. Uh, okay, you didn't fill out your title. I mean, not your title, but your signature line up top. Yeah, you forgot your date, period name, and class name. So CS4A period one, you got to put that up there. And your words, you didn't put those in. Don't forget you got to do the definitions of those too. Did you put the roles in yet, Jalen? At the very bottom, you're supposed to put the 3 roles. Remember, computer electrical engineer, what does they do? Speaker or demonstrator, what do they do? And I think one was collaborator or demonstrator. All right, so don't forget those. How many questions you got there? You got one, two. Scroll down a little bit. Just 2 questions? Oh, okay, 3. Okay. Okay, so you only got 2 questions. All right, so I need you to do a little more work, dude. Fill out the easy parts. Like you be trying to search for the information all over the place. All right, so you got about 25 points. Go ahead, stop sharing. You're gonna have 2 periods to finish this up. So by next period, I should see some more work done. Let's go to Kanar. You said you can't share, but the only thing you can do is you can share your link into the chat. So you hit the share button. If you're doing it in Word, you just make sure you copy the link. Or if you gotta turn the chat on, or if you're doing it in Google Doc, you can share the link. So share a link in the chat that I can review. Make sure the link is viewable to anyone so I can actually open it up. Or you can email me that link, but it won't count as turning the assignment in. You already know that though. This is just to get your in-class points. So did you do that? Bless you, Gabriel. Kennard, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. Did you hear what I said or no?
I heard you.
Okay. So which one are you gonna do? You gonna email me or you gonna put it in the chat?
I can't put it in chats on the email.
You said what?
I said I can't put it in the chats on the email.
Okay. Let me see here. Okay, so let's move on. All right, so it's 9:48. I want to review the objective and other things one more time, and then we're gonna talk about Townhouse. So it's like 3 opportunities to read for points. Let me turn my screen back on. Okay. All right. So first up, I think Kennard read the first this one this last time. This time I'm gonna ask Jalen to read it. Number two is most important, everybody. Go ahead, Jalen.
MIT scratch marks of make code parts are required daily. Most parts of the problem to complete on a cell phone, however, functionality will be limited. Average personal computer is required to take full advantage of the core computing is the graduation requirement for the state of Illinois. Field board education for personal concern, maybe I'm not allowed or reach me out to me via SB Messenger.
Okay. Next, let's see here. What's up with you? Okay, it's tripping. Let's try this again. There we go. Okay, Davenport, you take this one.
Students will be able to analyze the official Raspberry Pi's beginner 4th edition manual to answer technical questions about the Raspberry Pi 400 Academy kits in regard to Chapter 7. Classroom term of the day is calibration, and the word of the day is callose.
All right, Callus. All right, so it is 9:50. We put a 5 minute clock up. But first, let's remind everybody how do we get to Townhouse and GGI today. I'm gonna repost the Townhouse GGI link in a moment. Let me grab it here. And this is also the recording of yesterday, in case you don't remember what happened yesterday. It's a YouTube link as well that I'll find for you. But Ms. Kennard, can you read what's in the chat for us?
Hold on. Okay. Um, this one, hello, all computer scientists. Here's a video recording
Oh,
of
no,
today's.
no. It says Townhouse. Do you see that? Oh, no. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You're right. You're right. Go ahead. It says,
Hello,
hello. Okay.
hello, all computer scientists. Here's a video recording of today's class, Raspberry Pi 400 Kit, Chapter 3 Literacy Assessment. May 5th, it's async today. We do the link from the Bitmoji Flash, so this is the blue hyperlink, and stay safe out there again. That's
Great job. And if you notice, yesterday's recording of class is right there. The link above what I said is yesterday's recording of class. And now the last part, of course, is going to be about Townhouse. Let's put that in there for everybody. Grab this. Copy that. And plug that in there. Okay, so let's see here. Jalen, you take the last one. This is a 5 point reading. You see where it says Townhouse?
Yeah. Times GI mandatory for all student life skill class. Offer a ton of awesome opportunities that students can take advantage of. Log in today and get extra credit for participating. See you there. Let's go to later on today's end.
All right. So the link for Townhouse is the https://meet.google.com. You would click on that link, and I'm advising you to do it now so you can bookmark it and at least get points for coming to GGI. I know Ms. Kennard's usually there. Davenport, I think you've been there. I think I've seen you in there. But that's 5 to 10 points if you guys engage in the discussions. They also give you opportunities on how to, improve your quality of living. I think they had an EBT card at one point, and then they had certain school information. So, bear that in mind. Try to attend. All right. So bookmark that link right now. All right. So I'm gonna let you guys get ready for your next period. Once you have time to stretch your legs and get ready to log in, that's at 10:10 your next period, whatever it may be. Jalen, I'm gonna see you next period anyway. And you guys, if I don't see you at GGI, have a great evening. You're free to go.
I got a question.
Go right ahead.
Um, I think my class been changed or something.
I got you physics, right?
Yeah, is your link the same?
You said what?
Is the link the same for computer science?
No. I think I sent you the link in your email, right?
I'm gonna have to see if I got
You
it.
want me to send it to you again, basically?
Yeah.
Can you put real quickly, because it's going to be hard for me to find the student repository, can you put your email address in Edsby so I can add you again to physics next period?
You said it is.
Yes, ma'am. Are you ever getting Edsby?
Yeah, I can get on it on my phone.
Okay, plug that in, and I'm gonna send you an email invitation to the next period.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be waiting on that message from you. Try to do it now because 10:10 that class starts.